what happened here. Yes, apparently even the MIP drive shafts aren't impervious to 3S breakage. There it is. It's hard to see because it's getting dark out here. There's the that's out, and there's the upper end there. And it looks like maybe just the pin snapped, so I'll have to get a new pin. I'll have to get more video when I have some light. Okay, so we're back from the field, and now I can pull this wheel off and see what's really broken. I think I'm correct. What I thought in the field there. So this goes on here, and that pin goes through and holds all together like a hinge joint. So I'm going to pull this tire off and see if we can get to that. Lots of dirt, mostly grass seed. I think it got a little bit wet out there, and then riding through all the grasses gets it kind of nasty. Unfortunately, the MIP shafts don't come with any extra parts. You use everything. So I'm about to order more pins, if not more than that. And all of this does have a Loctite on it, so if the little set screw came out that holds that pin in place, then the Loctite didn't work. So let's see. It looks like the set screw is in there. The set screw is in there. So everything else seems intact. Let's see if we can get this in now there. Yeah, so that's all good. So nothing's broken. It's just that pin came out. I guess the set screw loosened up just enough. Hole in there, so the pin goes all the way through both those and kind of locks it all together. And there's a flat spot in the side of that pin that this set screw locks into, but the MIP shaft did not break. The pin just came out, so we're good on that. And I did not lose this piece. I was lucky because, let's see, it just slides in and out of there, so it very well could have, before it got back to me, fallen off and been in the grass somewhere, and I may not have ever found it. So lucky that it did hang on. Just a little tiny pin was lost. So anyway, the car is out of commission until I can get another little pin to put back in here. But that was on a 3S battery, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but I was riding a wheelie when I heard a snap pop. I assume that's either when the pin broke or just popped loose and was gone. And I could tell things were riding a little funny as it rolled back to me. One other thing I did want to check out and kind of confirm my suspicions was that it doesn't look like, I was kind of thinking, well, that since that pin came out and that set screw I assume loosened up just enough to let it come out, that I should probably check those set screws every once in a while before I run the car. But what I wanted to determine, it's really hard to see, is if you could even get to that set screw while the drive shaft was in place, and you really can't. There's no point that you can actually see it, and there's with the knuckles in the way and the carriers in the way, you can't really get to it. So you really have to take the shock off, one of the tie rods off, to get the whole shaft out. Actually, now up here at the differential, the gearbox, you don't have to. Well, maybe you will. Yep, because you can't flex the drive shaft enough to get to that set screw. So yeah, you actually got to get to the drive shafts and take them off practically, or at least take all the things off around them off to be able to tighten those in place. But this should be lesson learned. Even with Loctite, I need to make sure those things are in there all the way and locking that pin in place.